early kickoffs. I don't like them. It's less time in bed. As for Notts, we haven't scored at home in the last two, but we also haven't played at home in what feels like ages. So obviously Jill's got postponed. We needed that break, as you can tell by last week. We've signed some players since then. We still need to sign more, and our performances need to improve more, especially at home. We haven't won it since December the 9th. The team we're playing have only won one of their last 6 away games. But Notts haven't beaten Crewe since our return to the Football League. It's a game we should have won in the reverse fixture. We had enough chances. But, well, that was one of our better performances of the season. But because we couldn't take our chances, it meant nothing in the end. This was an early kick-off last season, it's an early kick-off this season. And our record in early kick-offs since we've returned to the Football League: won 4, drew 4, lost 5. We'll do a win in the early kick-off, aren't we? Come on, Notts, on your boys, let's do this. Team news is out, we're unchanged from the Crawley game. We've just announced the signing of Leon Love from Barnet for an undisclosed fee, 18-month deal. Build-up play. Norburn just dictated in there with Macari. And then he banged a charge forward. Cerula, great ball in. Jatta was there. By the time we took the lead against these, I don't think we took the lead against these since we got promoted back to the Football League. We're doing well so far. We'll keep putting Dimitri out of position and it's exposing them. They're keeping them not comfortable either. Norburn with a great effort there as well. Dipping shot from outside here, he hit the bar. Oh, it was close to dropping over the line. We're doing well so far. We really are. We've been a better team and been on top. We just need to hammer home that advantage. 22 minutes is what it took for Crewe's keeper to go down. May as well start timing it every week to see when an opposition keeper goes down. Crewe are starting to press a little bit higher now. Ollie Norburn has absolutely just broke Tommy O'Reilly in half. In typical Ollie Norburn style. I mean, he's their best player, you've got to let him know you're there. He wasn't late at all. Go on, Norburn. Neat! What is that? Grant! That's a poor header from Colin Grant, he should score. Yes. Tell you what, I haven't usually said this about Notts this season, but we actually have dominated this off. This is one of our best performances this season. I just hope we don't come to ruin missed chances yet again against Crewe. Grant had an header, and he really should have scored. Their great ball across by Jones, know what he got on the end of it. A flicked header from a corner, I couldn't quite see who it was because it was a right scramble in the area that didn't end up going in. We should be out of sight. I hope we don't come to regret it because they still have a threat. They've not been that threatening, but they still carry a threat. Tommy O'Reilly is very dangerous. He's their best player. You tell that by the stats he's racked up in the league so far. Half time, Notts 1, Crewe 0, and that is one of our best performances so far this season. So far, being the key words in that sentence. We definitely should be more than one goal up. Great cross, a really good move. And Cerula a really good cross to Jatta, but we should be further ahead. Grant should have headed it into the ground to make it 2. Jones with the ball across the box. That scramble from a corner that was headed wide. We should be out of sight, we should be comfortable. You just get that feeling that they'll get an equaliser. We cannot rue these missed chances. We must take it because we've been by far the better team. Great ball. Yes! every minute that passes on that scoreboard without a second goal being scored by us, it's just an opening for Crewe to make it 1-1. It's frustrating. I've read this book about 80 times. I know what's coming. The amount of times I've seen a Notts team not take their chances and it's come back to bite us on the arse. We genuinely should be about 5 or 6 up. It's ridiculous. And I'm not exaggerating. It's ridiculous. We've had Jatta there. We've had McCarry with the ball wide. How on earth are we only 1-0 up? It's an absolute joke. We've had more chances than Boris Johnson in Parliament. Yeah, Jones and Grant off, Kuyar and Haller on. Could we see a different type of Tyrese Hall? He's gone for the short sleeve shirt. But Ian Pender's been magnificent. That outball he's creating is fantastic. The runs he's making. The way we've been successful in this game is we keep playing them passes into the half spaces all the time. We've done it a lot more frequently this game than we have throughout the entire season. Lucas Ness came on from McCarry about 5-6 minutes ago. We've got a minute left and 5 minutes added on. We should have had this game wrapped up about 10 years ago. Dennis has had 2 brilliant chances to make it. 2-0 out, 3-0. It'll be a deserved win if we do it, but my word, should it be by a lot more. Yes! Come on!
Well, that was an absolutely fully deserved victory for Notts. That was one of, if not probably our best performance of the season. We were superb. Intensity was spot on. Our passing was spot on. The way we moved it through the thirds, played it through the lines. It was the best it's been all season. It was fantastic. And we created so many opportunities. The scoreline does not reflect the game whatsoever. We had so many chances to put the game beyond doubt several times. The goal though, it's a really good. We play out from the back really well. It all starts out from the back with McCarry. Goes into Norburn, Cerula. McCarry, Iapenda and Norburn combine well. Then it goes to Cerula. He puts in a fantastic ball in for Jatta to head home. Lovely weighted cross to make it 1-0. And to be honest, we had several opportunities. We had Jatta headering wide from a Jones corner. Then there was the flicked header from a corner after a bit of chaos in the area. Norburn with a fantastic effort. He was so unlucky not to go in when it hit the bar. After a good move down the right-hand side. It was a good move on. I think McCarry and Platt combined that sent, and then Dimitri missed it. Jatta played it, and then Norburn's effort hit the bar. He was so unlucky not to score. And then another chance. Again, really good play. Palmer with a really good pass to break the lines. This time after we play out with McCarry. McCarry that's 2 games in a row now. Recently, he's really improved, stepping out from the back with the ball, pushing us forward, and that in itself is pushing Cerula up, and that in itself is helping the midfield get up, and the midfield combines here to set away. The ball's going to Iapenda, but with his little battle with his defender, I think it reaches Norburn, and he puts it in, and Grant's header, he really should score that, but unlike other times this season where we've had just 45 minutes, we just continue going on in the second half. Jones delivered a dangerous free kick into the area that got a flick, but no, it didn't end up in the back of the net. And then good build-up play between Palmer, Norburn and Bordeaux, and then through to Grant, who gives a good give and go with Jody. And Grant sets up Jatta. He should put it into the roof of the net here. This really should be a goal. But it's saved. Then we had Cerula setting up McCarry, and he shoots wide. I think it got a touch on its way through because it did go out for a corner. Cerula, who was full of confidence, tried one from range and it just sailed over the bar. And then Dennis came on in and he should have scored as well. Iapenda played a really good ball through to him, and he has to score, in my opinion. He really does have to score here. And then he has another chance in added time where he barges the defender out of the way, uses his strength, but the keeper saves it. Just throughout, like the clear-cut chances that were created throughout the game, fantastic. The best it's been all season. Constant chances being created. High intensity. Passes through the lines. And the passes into the half space from the wing-backs as well. Giving us another thing to our play. Another dimension, is that the word? To our play. Just so much better. Seeing the little things that we've... Seeing the things that we improve on. They may be like small things, but it makes such a huge difference to the way we play and the way we can create chances. And I just hope it continues. We fully deserve to win that game, and we deserve to win it by a lot more. I just hope this can continue, because that performance was phenomenal. But it's got to continue. There's no point just doing it once and then going back to how you were. You've got to keep going with it. Because these are the performances that win you promotion. These are the performances that you go, yes, you know what, they are a good team. The wing backs really good. Jones' corner delivery is really good. He also had a delivery low across the box in the first half, which Iapenda just missed. Norburn Palmer making it tick really well. Defence solid again. We barely gave Crewe any. We barely gave them any chances. Didn't give them much territory. But when you're 1-0 up in added time and you're not taking your chances, it can come back to haunt you. But not on this occasion. We deserve the win. And to be honest, we deserve to win by more. Anyways, if you enjoyed the vlog, give it a like, comment down below your thoughts on the game. Stay subscribed if you're subscribed. Subscribe if you're new. Be safe, be champions. And as always, toodaloo.